Okay, so we've had two difficult scenes that we solved today.
How many
This
different scenes are there?
There are 5. We've got this one
In its
coming up
glory
on the
days,
newspaper.
in the 80s and 70s and 60s, the Met had enjoyed a great relationship with artists like Marc Chagall and David Hockney. So when I was appointed back in the fall of 2004, I was determined that part of my artistic agenda here would be to restore the Met's connection to the contemporary visual art world, and I was looking for likely candidates who could fulfill that mission. And the most vital component of this plan is William's production of the nose.
In this scene, play with that on, that off handkerchief, so we can see the different possibilities.
Okay.
Quite frankly, if not for him, we wouldn't be doing the nose. I don't know if he recalls this, but I asked him if he was interested in this opera called Attila, which is an early opera of Verdi's. He was not interested in that, but he was interested in the nose. And I've worked with many artists, and I can tell when an artist is determined and when there's no point in arguing with him. And it was very clear to me that that was what he was going to do or nothing else. I see myself as sort of an artistic facilitator, and what I set out to do then was to make sure that he would have the best possible forces at his disposal. So I immediately went to Valery Gergiev, unanimously considered to be the great Shostakovich interpreter, and he very quickly agreed that he would like to do it. It's a piece that obviously he has a great affinity for.
This first image is about seeing the shadow of the policeman. So
I think that he's attracted to the period of history which it represents and the relationship between art and totalitarianism.
okay, Luke, let's put him up on the ramp.
The Nose is a very esoteric piece in terms of the repertoire. It's brilliant musically. The period when Shostakovich wrote it was a time of great creativity, and certainly Shostakovich was writing his greatest music then. But because of the difficult narrative and this absurd story of someone who loses his nose, it's not exactly become a mainstay of opera companies around the world.
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Trying to keep your shadow on the wall. Okay, that's it. No, so you see your arm's gone off?
I
Go
see.
Okay. And then maybe we need to put all our policemen.
First, it's a little better to stay closer to the back wall.
Okay.
The crew here at the Met has seen many different things. They've lived through tantrums of directors. They've worked with Franco Zeffirelli. They've worked with everyone.
Let me come and look and see if we're going to shift you all across.
I always watch them to see how they react to designers and directors who work here, and I can see the enormous respect and eagerness they have, because they know, even though they may not understand this opera yet, you can see that they respect him enormously, because his bedside manner is one of a colleague. But what sets William apart, I think, from any director or visual artist is that he has developed a unique vocabulary.
Yeah?
The fact that he's able to combine stop-action animation that works so beautifully with painted scenery, how he incorporates all of these things into this remarkable work of art is extraordinary. But ultimately, as interesting and unusual an artist that he is, the true sign of whether this is a successful production is how it does all come together. That's the magic and the terror of the theater.